Hey up. Good afternoon, everybody. Calm biker here. Feeling a bit unhappy. Just on Yorkshire Bikers Ride Out, and riding behind him at the back, and something felt wrong at the front of the bike. I wasn't really sure what, but something didn't feel right. It felt like maybe I had a puncture or something's not quite as it should be. And since I've just had these new tyres put on, that was a bit of a concern. So I pulled over to the side of the road near a little side entrance to try and just have a look at it and then pull it off the road, see what I could do, maybe ride it back. And trying to push it into that side road, and like a plonker, I just lost my footing. Lost my footing and dropped it. Luckily for me, I lowered it down. I have done a little bit of damage, but it's only cosmetic. It says only. But very annoyed with myself. Luckily there's a guy near, coming up behind me in a van. Who was a biker who waved out the window and said hang about there, and he came and helped me pick it up again and get it off the road. So I'm just heading back to Squire's, going to take a look at it. In fact, I'll pull in at the side and see what the damage is. So obviously the mirror hits, because the mirror always hits. So I've got a little scuff there, that's not so bad. And it went down on the fairing. I'm not sure if that is dirt or a scuff. Let's have a look. Bit of spit. That's dirt, which is good. A little scratch on the ridiculous indicator. Turn that on to make sure the indicator still works. It does. So it could be worse. And then what we got, that's just muck. I think I've been quite lucky. So down here is okay, and I've just got a little scuff here, if you'll be able to see that. Little scuff here. That seems okay, and I've got a bit of a scuff on the engine cover there. And quite a bit of scratching on the bottom fairing. Exhaust wise, because that'll have gone down too. Pegs seem alright. Gear lever's taken a mark, so that's obviously been hit. It's not bent. I've just got a little mark on the exhaust. So it looks like I've got a bit of polishing and a bit of touching up to do. So I'm not feeling at my happiest at the minute. Anyway, I'm going to get back to Squire's. There's a couple of people there that I know that haven't come on the ride because they turned up late. Someone to go and commiserate with, so yeah, annoyed with myself, but I guess lucky. So I'll play you back a clip anyway of me dropping it like a plonker. In fact, I'll probably have inserted that earlier, so I won't play it. Well, maybe I'll play it back again for comic effect. Enjoy. Well, a little update on the bike. After dropping it, I mean, it's still running, it's still doing its job. There's a little bit more damage than I thought. I've just taken it to the dealership where I bought it from, and where the guy is that I deal with usually, who's a good guy, and he had a look around it for me, and that little nick on the exhaust turns out to be a bit worse than just a nick on the exhaust. It's actually bent the exhaust, which is not so good, and the indicator that I thought had a little scratch on it is actually detached. Now apparently there's a panel inside the fairing that the indicator connects to, and it's the first thing to go. It's the first thing he looked at, and you can see when you actually get hold of it, it wobbles around like mad. And what happens on these bikes is the indicator goes in and smashes the panel inside and all of the mounting bits and pieces for the indicator. So it's going to have some work done on the exhaust, and it's going to have a new panel, potentially a new fairing on the left hand side, and well, a lot of you are probably thinking, you don't seem that bothered, and I'm not really. I'm not bothered at all, because I'm not going to have to do the work. The problem of taking a bike to be looked at a dealer is one I had before with the XJ6. I don't know if anybody remember that far back, anyone who was watching my videos. I got the fan broke on the XJ6, and I took it in to the same dealer, Rob Speed in Grimsby. I took it into them, and while I was there, I bought the Z1000SX. Well, it turns out that I've taken this one in with a broken panel and a damaged exhaust and some scratches and scuffs and what have you, and I might, and I apologise Mrs. Calm, but I might have sold it and bought a new one. I don't know, it's something nice about a new bike, isn't there? So, there you go, all's well that ends well. So there'll be a reveal coming up. I'll pick up my new bike in about 11 days time. Woohoo! So thanks for watching everyone, ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.